Okay, so let me show y'all the shop so y'all can see everything. I know I did a lot of stuff. I just came in to do some little videos really just for, oops, I need to fold those towels for the girlies. And then this is the window. So let's go over a few things. Right here, this whole thing, this was built by a cabinet maker. Chef's kiss. It is 6 feet by 6 feet and then 12 inches deep. Love it. It did get to a point where I was really just trying to fill it up. So after I got that done, then I was like, well, I need somewhere to put all my glitters and OPIs and these glitters. It just got to a point where I really just wanted to fill it up. But these little glitters were all put in these containers by myself, and I bought them on Amazon. I love having a container where you can see clearly what you have. It definitely encourages sales. Love it. Close that drawer. This is a little IKEA thing. I keep snacks in there. Of course, I got my air purifier, my tablet. Gotta have a little laptop at work. This is my airbrush cart that I made. If you guys want, I will comment below and I will make a video on how I made the cart so you can see how it's made and make your own. This is just a shadow box. This big giant shadow box is from Michael's. It's from Michael's. And I got this because I have so many tips. Like, I do not throw them out. Some of these are jewelry containers, but let me show you something. I don't throw them out. And I got a bunch more at home. Brushes. These things for jewelry bead making, for jewelry, all of that. I'll tag them. I love a clear drawer. I will tell you 100% that when I got clear drawers, I was able to upsell nail art even more. We got gel polishes galore, more gel polishes and nail polishes, and then everything that I can't figure out what to do with. Now, this section up here has OPI because OPI is awesome. They had like an influencer program that they let me get in, and I really enjoyed that. I don't know if they're doing it again this year, but I haven't seen anything or any emails. Maybe I'm kicked out. I don't know. These down here are stamping plates. And I do have some nail art that's coming up with the stamping plates because I was able to get a few off a Red Note. And then these are foils that need to go into these. We're working on that, but we haven't got to it yet. These right here are some new gel tips that I got that are faceted, kind of like stones. Let me show you what they look like. They look like this. And I've been doing them with cat eyes and chromes and selling them in 28-piece sets. So 2 of each one is 14 sizes in there. This right here is a fold down desk, and I'm going to do a little insert of the video of how it works. I got this off of Amazon. Since I have a double suite, I do like to make more money than just doing clients. So in my double suite, basically what I do is when I don't have clients, I'm filming, I'm going live, and I'm at this area here. Of course, pedicure chair, I got this used. Another light so I can have good light when I'm doing the pedicure chairs. Sunflower dust sucker. I do like this one. I wish this little arm was longer so it could be right over here. And then this is what you guys seen earlier. It is my LED lamp for the feet that I made, and I put it on a planter stand. And I made this. I do not have a video on how I made it. I did it on a live like a long time ago, and then I just never downloaded the live. I thought I did, but I didn't. And then this is another cart that I think I got from maybe Michael's. I don't know. This right here is from Amazon. It is a flower shelf, like for plants in your window. But what I do is I have my press-ons on there, and that way people can see them, got prices and everything, like when they come in this hallway. Do I get a ton of sales from it? Not really, but I just like the ideal of it. So it's gonna stay. So I got a little extra display. I got that from Daiso. Now, this is where the press-ons usually are, but I've been doing live selling on Whatnot, and I'll post a video of all the press-ons I have because I make so many press-ons, and I make so many. This is my retail area because I'm always doing videos, and I feel like making a complete set is where it's at. So that is the salon walkthrough. This desk. Okay, let me talk about this desk. This desk, the legs are from an original nail desk that was small. This top part right here was made by a cabinet company because I wanted to fit this Nova Flair in. The Nova Flair, I think it cost me about $3,000, and the desk cost me another $1,000 to have made. This little shelf part is so where my clients can rest their hands. And I love that. Specifically, this is my design. I had it all drawn out for my carpenter guy. The lights are right there at the angle. I had 2 spots just in case, because I wanted to see which one gave me the best cure, and this spot works well. But sometimes I would have them on top of the desk. And like I said, I can remove this. We do have our lamps from IKEA. They're just clipped on or whatever, but I don't have to typically. It is a very nice, very functional desk. I do love it. It's like I said, I like to go with custom stuff only because there's a specific way that I need everything to be for me to be able to work. And if I don't have it that way, then it doesn't work well. And I can't be uncomfortable while I'm working. So this is another little cart, also from Michael's. The craft store loves to see me coming. And then, of course, these little drawers here at the bottom are from IKEA. And they have a plethora of things in there, which I've been using in videos and stuff like that. So, all in all, you know, it's chock full of stuff. I mean, IKEA. I cut this up. I got a video where me and my mom were cutting that up to make that. And then all of these are IKEA. This one, Amazon. That one back there, that's TikTok shop. And Amazon. So yeah, that is it. I bought this one off of Facebook Marketplace for $250. And the only thing I'll say is if you buy one from Facebook Marketplace for anything, make sure it has a pump on it, because a lot of the actual salons, they don't need a pump because they actually have drainage. So mine actually has to drain through into under the sink. Like, so this is plumbed to go under the sink. Right? See that little tube? And you need a motor to help siphon the water out of the tub. So it works pretty good. The only thing is this, like after maybe like 3 or 4 weeks, the massage stopped working. And I told my clients, like, oh, I'm gonna have to get another chair. They don't really care. So they were like, we don't need another chair. So I just replaced the cover. It doesn't massage anymore. I did all this stuff trying to get a new like motor for the back. I looked up a new not just motor, circuit board. Like, I was on Amazon, I was all the places trying to find it, and I literally couldn't. I found 2 that didn't work. It's kind of plug and play. It didn't work. And so I was just complaining to one of my clients before, like, oh, and she works for the SBA, so she's always like, she's like been a real mentor, and you want to have clients like that. And she was like, you know what, how many pedicures do you do? I'm like, 3 or 4 a week. She was like, that's not enough to warrant you getting $1,000 chair. I was like, well, they're not 1,000, they're like 2. She was like, you're not doing enough pedicures for you to pay off the chair, because my retirement date is like October. And she's like, no new chair for you. And I was like, you're right. So sometimes clients can be the voice of reason. They're not just crazy people when I'm playing. But yeah, sometimes clients can be the voice of reason. You see this big TV? Client gave it to me. Her husband got an even bigger TV, and he was like, Chloe, call your nail tech. Don't she need a new TV? Because I had entered into a contest at my salon suites to win a TV. And he was like, don't worry about that, Chloe. TV. If you're good to your clients, they'll be good to you. And it's more than just money. It's actual friendship, actual family. Remember that. All right. Like, share, subscribe. Comment below any other stuff you want to know. This one right here is 3 feet by 6 feet and 6 inches deep for the glitter. And it's got 3 risers on each one. This was a different carpenter that made this one. That's why there are 2 different whites. He's like, I didn't think you wanted a white. I thought you wanted an eggshell white. Why would I want that? So that's the only part about this one that pisses me off, is like, it's not super white. But it's fine. It's fine. That's all for now. Bye.